Hi, my dear friends. Mind, a great subject, a complete chemical factory that we can have a control over only if we decide to. What is the mind? It's quite a vast subject. What is the depth of the mind is beyond our understanding. We are still trying to be more creatively to understand this. But in my journey, there was this very beautiful thought that I read once. There are 5 types of minds. There is great mind, brilliant mind, average minds, waste mind, and small minds. Let me tell you, my dear friends, there are 5 types of mind. Each mind has its own category, each mind has its own definition, and each mind carries its own characteristic and its values. What are great minds? Great minds are people who are in the lineage who speak about spiritual life, God life, and think of humanity and mankind of an whole. They look at every human being as family. Samasta Vishwa Kutumbaha, that this world is my family. Great minds have a thought towards working for humanity. Brilliant minds are minds that give ideas that can change and transform the world, ideas that come out of their inner instinct and their inner power and energy. Those are brilliant minds. Then we have average minds. What are the people who have average minds? These are the people who sit and talk about events, gossip about events and other people and other homes. These are the mind that waste their energy doing these little things that don't make much sense, but they enjoy being in that state and that frame. The 4th category of mind, small minds, are those people who think everything in life is a scarcity. The small mind and great mind's biggest difference is that the small mind thinks it's growing smaller and smaller and smaller and leads towards scarcity and lives in scarcity of life. But a great mind might have limited resources but lives with the abundance of life because he feels the abundance of the universe is there to protect him, to take care of him or her all the time. Small minds are those people who get indulged into little fights, little arguments. They kind of trigger your ego and they live in a big zone of ego within themselves. What are waste minds? Waste minds are those who do talking window to window, door to door. They have the news and the information and gossip of all around the world. Just talk about people, develop animosity, they just are losing and wasting their life and they don't realize what they are doing to their own self. It is in our ability and our capability to change our mind. The human birth is so precious that we, with our thought, with our action, can make a big difference to ourselves. Yes, my dear friends, the most important thing is karma, means your action, and more than action, what is more important is your thought process, because one thought can make all the difference for you and me. Waste minds are those that live in the lowest category of only gossiping and talking nonsense that does not mean any sense, and to even sit around them we would gather only negative energy. So my dear friends, sometimes we have to deal with situations and circumstances like this. We have an environment that we live in. Our homes are an environment that we stay in and day out, and we have all kinds of people living in this. But what is very important is you need to identify your quality and the state of mind you choose to live in. That is a choice you can make. कीचड़ में कमल खिलता है. Yes, it is a pit where the lotus grows. But my dear friend, the world itself has its thorns. But now it is our choice to play this game or to struggle and win the game of life. Thank you.